starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Brain on leads, got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
Well, hello to you, and welcome into another edition of Brainley's Virtual Tour Live. I'm up and about this morning, and I saw a story that needs to be told, and I am going to tell it all the way where it needs to be. You probably are wondering, Bray, why are you saying these kids need to be disrespectfully handled? I'm about to tell you, and trigger warning for everybody. These ages are children. But you know, we're not here for bullshit. We're not here for hate. We're not here for people doing wrong. That includes kids. Let's get to it. Higher is waiting. Low is available. But either way, we got to go on tour. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is me. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully all is well for each every single one of you. I'm going to show y'all this. Pissed me off this morning to no end. I'm upset. I'm angry. Mother speaks out after daughter raped in Miami. This comes to us from local 10. Right there. Miami, a mother is asking for justice after her 12-year-old daughter. After her 12-year-old daughter. After her 12-year-old daughter said, after police said a group of boys raped her in a community garden in Miami's Overtown neighborhood. One of the boys raped her for 30 minutes. Yeah, those three pieces of shit on the thumbnail, they raped a 12-year-old young lady. They raped a 12-year-old young lady. They raped a 12-year-old young lady. See, this is why I mean about being selective about what we want to talk about. Because apparently it's cool for other people to get bullied, maligned, and thrown away. But yet you can say what you want to, and you don't think people don't have the right to respond. Where is the content? Because princes and princesses do what they want to do for attention. Kings and queens do what they need to do for a purpose. This needs to be talked about. And listen, I get it. We are in a world right now where escapism is probably the most important thing because we don't want to deal with nothing real. But it gets unnerving to me where we are so downtrodden about wanting to be right that we negate, we throw away, we discard other people's points of view because it's not valuable to our timeline. Y'all saw what happened when Malagra Brands filed pro se, right? She lost. Because guess what? She did the crime. So for anybody trying to rise up toxicity, y'all, some of y'all looking like Icarus. You're flying too close to the sun, and when you get burned and when you die socially and you're asking for help, keep that same fucking energy. But I bet you those people that support that type of energy will never go live and talk about something like this. Let's get into it here. Mother is asking for justice after her 12-year-old daughter, for her 12-year-old daughter rather, after police said a group of boys raped her in a community garden in Miami's Overtown neighborhood. One of the boys raped her for 30 minutes. I don't care if they get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, 100 years. Guess what? I'm gonna always feel like, as a mother, as a woman, I'm gonna always feel like it's not enough, the mother said. The victim told police she was leaving her friend's house when she saw the boys in the parking lot. Police say 13-year-old Nelson Nunez grabbed her and forced her onto a couch in the Green Haven community garden. Investigators say 12-year-old Josiah Jones put rocks in the girl's mouth to stop her from screaming. You're more developed than you were as a child, but you don't have all your faculties, and rocks can kill you. So a 12-year-old Josiah Jones, that piece of shit bastard, put rocks in this young lady's mouth and then proceeded to rape her. No. Those three boys don't need their ass whooped, because whoopings is not enough for them. They need they need to be beaten. Sorry, not sorry. You don't do that to a 12-year-old. You don't do that at all. The boys only stopped after they heard her father calling out her name. Per authorities, I'm upset, I'm angry, said the mother. The police said a third boy, 15-year-old Xavier Tyson, was also involved. All three boys were charged criminally as adults. The girl's mom, who asked to remain anonymous, is thankful that the witness came forward. We're just taking it one day at a time. She said, we're just taking it one day at a time. There's more. Actually, hang on. And here's the news story right here, y'all.
11 for months, a little girl lived with the horror of rape at the hands of 3 young boys.
Tonight in a one and only exclusive, the child's mother emotional in her demand for justice. Local 10's Byron Tollefson is live in Miami with this heartbreaking story. And nobody can even imagine their child going through this, Byron.
Oh, it's just awful. And we do want to warn you viewers before this story begins that this story is very disturbing.
I don't care if they get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, 100 years. Guess what? I'm going to always feel like that's a mother, as a woman. I'm going to always feel like it's not enough.
A mother asking for justice for her young 12-year-old daughter after police say a group of boys took her into a community garden in Miami's Overtown neighborhood. One of them raped her for 30 minutes.
At the end of the day, they did it.
The 12-year-old girl telling police she was leaving her friend's
Let me
house.
read this. I arrived on the scene and conducted an audio recorded statement of the victim, who stated the following on Wednesday, June 18th of 2025 at approximately 2200 hours, that's military time, after leaving her friend's house at blank. Of course, we want to protect the young lady's friend there. She saw the defendant, the 2 co-defendants, and 1 witness outside in the parking lot area. She stated that the defendant grabbed her and took her to 1160 Northwest 2nd Avenue, Green Haven Project, which is described as a community garden. She stated that she was screaming while the defendant took her to a couch inside the bar. Witness 1 and prevented her from leaving. Co-defendant 1 then put rocks in her mouth in an attempt to stop her from screaming. The defendant then removed her pants, underwear, and started to penetrate her by having intercourse with her without her consent in front of the co-defendants. Now, I'm going to just say this. Those boys better be lucky and did not come out there and disrespectfully handle them. Better be lucky I wasn't there either. Just fucking disgusting, man. And like I said, we are so trivialized about reality TV, this, that, and the third. But God forbid it's one of y'all 12-year-old daughters. One of your 12-year-old granddaughters. Oh, no, that's not important enough to be talked about because it ain't Clarissa Shields. It ain't Cardi B. It ain't Portia licking somebody's cooch. Some of y'all one-trick ponies out here. And the only reason why you're successful is because you had nothing but free time on your hands to do something. That's the only reason why you're successful. Other people recognize, hold up. Yeah, that's important, but this is also important too. Now, if I ain't talking about you, know your role, stay in your place, and drive your speed limit on your lane on the highway. Like I said to y'all before, we're at that intersection of right is right, wrong is wrong. I don't give a fuck. Okay. All right. Moving on. So I want everybody to see all these words right here. My Lord. The defendant then removed her pants and underwear and proceeded to penetrate her by having blank intercourse with her without her consent in front of the co-defendant. She stated that the incident lasted about 30 minutes as she continuously screamed and was telling him to stop. The witness was present but did not participate in the incident. The victim stated that the defendant finally stopped when they heard her father call her name, at which point the co-defendants and the witness all ran towards the opposite direction of the sound of the victim's father's voice. You know what I would have done if I was there? You know what I would have done? No. Y'all stay y'all asses right here. Handle that. What you need me to do? Who's the mother? You want to call mother? You sir, just respectfully handle those three. We'll make sure we get a bail fund for you. I don't want those three boys' parents to try to do something brainly. They wouldn't do shit. Or to any other man or woman that would have stopped those boys from running from the other direction. No, you were big enough to do something wrong. You need to be big enough to take responsibility for what the fuck you did. Fucking disgusting. While on the scene, the defendant returned on a bicycle. Victim identified him by pointing him out to the officers. He was detained and transported to the Special Victims Unit SUV office for formal questioning. Mr. George Baracco of the Green Haven Project provided consent to process the scene of the incident. Crime scene detective C. Aguilera hashtag 44394 responded and processed the scene. While on the scene, co-defendant 1 walked out his apartment, to which the victim pointed him out and identified him. He was detained and transported to the city of Miami Police Station for further questioning.
And saw the boys in a parking lot. Police say that 13-year-old Nelson Nunez grabbed her and forced her onto a couch in the Greenhaven community friend's house and saw a 12-year-old girl telling police she was leaving her friend's house and saw the boys in a parking lot. Police say that 13-year-old Nelson Nunez grabbed her and forced her onto a couch in the Greenhaven.
So this is Nelson Nunez, this piece of shit bastard, raped a 12-year-old girl for 30 minutes. That piece of shit bastard. That piece of shit bastard right there. That piece of shit bastard raped a 13-year-old girl for 30 minutes. I hope he and those other two get disrespectfully handled to the fullest extent of the law. I hope that life swallows them up. Have you ever been swallowed up? And y'all know I don't have this energy normally because I try to be, loving, kind, and gracious. But when kids do wrong, they deserve to be called the fuck out. They do. I talked about a kid with autism whooped his teacher's behind because she didn't give over his Nintendo Switch. Yeah, we talked about kids before on this channel. We have. But they've always been in the context of what the fuck they did. If anything, I'm the first person to rally behind the kid when they try and do entrepreneurship, when they try and do something good, or some funny moment happened, or some joyous moment happened. I remember there was a young lady at Disney World, and they saw Haley Bailey, and that little girl could not let go of Haley Bailey. Kids are good kids, man. They just need somebody to give a fuck about them, to invest in them, to let them know they can be more. But when we don't call this out, we keep getting this behavior. And that young lady, she will have that trauma for the rest of her life. She may not even like black men because of this. If you think I'm playing, there are a lot of studies that talk about women and trauma, specifically black women and trauma. Now, some of them will never date because of what they went through in their childhood. So I'm pissed off for this young lady that she may never get to experience what love is because these three pieces of shit don't know who the fuck they are. And let me tell you something. They had to learn that method from somewhere. How in the fuck do you insert rocks in somebody's mouth? That's ridiculous. It's fucking sick. It's a damn travesty. Let's keep going.
Haven Community Garden. Then, investigators say 12-year-old Josiah Jones put rocks in her mouth to stop her from screaming while Nunez raped her. 12-year-old Haven Community Garden. And forced her onto a couch.
So this is the piece of shit bastard that raped this 13-year-old girl.
In the Greenhaven Community Garden. Then, investigators say...
And this is the piece of shit bastard that inserted rocks in her mouth.
A 12-year-old Josiah Jones put rocks in her mouth to stop her from screaming while Nunez raped her, only stopping when they heard her father calling out her name.
Because I must say,
Nunez raped her. Only...
There's more here. At approximately 1839 hours, I conducted an audio recorded statement rather, of witness one in the presence of his father adopted, Mr. Nelson Nunez. The witness stated on that Thursday, June 18th, he, the defendant, and two other co-defendants observed the victim leaving 1117 Northwest 3rd Avenue and gave her wedgies, but he did not participate. The defendant then held her and took her to the garden while she attempted to free herself from him. After arriving to the incident location, the witness stated co-defendant 2, and then it continues on the next page.
Stopping when they heard her father calling out her name.
because I must say, I'm angry.
Police say a third boy, Xavier Tyson, now 15, was also involved. All three boys are now charged criminally as adults.
So you're...
As adults.
I'm going to leave these boys up for 3 minutes, just so that way everybody knows who these pieces of shit are. And Mama, I hope you're not watching, and Dad, I hope you're not watching, and Sis, I hope you're not watching this show right now. Three minutes. These pieces of shit did this to this young lady. And I know we're not supposed to call kids pieces of shit and stuff, but no, I don't roll that way. Not when it comes to something like this. So I'm going to leave this up for 3 minutes to let people know who these are. Welcome in, everybody. Glad to have you all here. I know what you're thinking. Bray, you're not usually up this early. You're right, I'm not. Just happen to be on, up and about, this, that, and the third. This is Nelson Nunez. He raped a 13-year-old girl in a community garden in Miami. Jussa Jones insert rocks into the young lady's mouth to stop her from screaming. And then Xavier Tyson is also a part of this as well. A 13-year-old got raped. A 13-year-old got raped. A 13-year-old got raped. And I'm not saying everybody's got to report on this story, because in this broken ass sector, people seem to care more about how famous somebody is and the proximity to that person, so that way they can look like they're somebody. You know what happens when you're more known for a person than the work you've done? Wherever you're trying to go after will be diminished over time, because nobody knows who you are for you. Everybody can do what they want to do. I'm just saying. Welcome in, everybody. Glad to have you here. So these three pieces of shit were all part of the raping of a 13-year-old child, a 13-year-old girl. Nelson Nunez raped this 13-year-old girl. Jussa Jones inserted rocks into the young lady's mouth, and Xavier Tyson is a part of this too. Now, I believe they said that one of them gave a wedgie to this young lady, and that's Xavier Tyson. I'm leaving these boys up for 3 minutes because I don't deal with this shit. Like I said, we cover anything and everything else in the culture. We do. And yeah, I'm going to leave this one up. I am. Because this story needs to be told. It does. And before anybody says, Bray, you doing too much this, that, and the third, I need you to check what the fuck you've covered on your YouTube channel before you come to me. Okay? If Diddy can be held accountable, these three boys can be held accountable. I don't want to hear shit. There were people saying that the young ladies that made it do what it do with Diddy deserve that. Milagro Graham said that a grown-ass man, or how can I put it? Milagro Graham said, how could that grown-ass man who got allegedly raped by Diane McClurkin still be continuing to be great? Did you dial 911 and hesitated on the last one and diminished his pain? But that fucking bitch, Milagro Grahams, did a deep fake porn video on Megan Thee Stallion. And now she's moaning, complaining, whining about why nobody likes her, about why she's blackballed, about what this, that, and the third. I bet you she won't talk about this, because Milagro Grahams doesn't give a fuck about anybody else but herself. She's just a younger version of Tasha K and Thirsty Toxicity. Okay? All right. Moving on.
So you're 12 years old? You're 13 years old?
The girl's mom thankful to a witness who came forward and just trying to be there for her daughter.
We just taking it one day at a time. That's the best answer I can give you. We taking it one day at a time.
Prosecutors say that all three boys are facing a false imprisonment charge, while Nunez and Jones are facing sexual battery charges. We're live in Miami tonight. Byron Tollefson, Local 10 News.
So, it was a hearing. Hearing held for boys charged as adults in rape of a 12-year-old girl. Sorry, I said she was 13, but she's 12. Either way, it still happened and fucked up as shit. Pause it here for a minute. Miami, the mother of 12-year-old Jussa Jones shouted outside a courtroom hearing Monday after after her son, along with the other two boys, she charged as adults in the case involving the rape of a 12-year-old girl. It's not true. He's only fucking 12, she said. Miss, I don't give a fuck if he was 24. Kids can be some mean ones. This mother probably doesn't know about cyberbullying and bullying, how many kids have offed themselves because they felt like they weren't valuable to the world. She probably doesn't know about how many kids been sexually solicited and trafficked and everything in between. Just because he's 12 doesn't mean that he did not do the crime. And that mother is a piece of shit. Let's continue. I mean, just to say that, just because you weren't there doesn't mean it didn't happen. Because that father was looking for his daughter that night and they ran away. Why would your 12-year-old son run away if he didn't do nothing wrong? Like I said, not every woman deserves to be a mother, and not every man deserves to be a father. Let's keep going. The victim's mother told Local 10 this past weekend in a phone interview that she wants justice for her daughter. I don't care if they get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, 100 years. I'm always going to feel like it's not enough, she said. Miami police said the girl was leaving a friend's home when she encountered the boys in the community. She encountered the boys in a nearby community garden in Miami's Overtown neighborhood. Investigators alleged that 13-year-old Nelson Nunes raped her while 12-year-old Jones Xavier Tyson, who was 14 at the time, restrained her. Authorities said Jones put rocks in the girl's mouth to stop her from screaming. All three boys are being charged as adults. An arrest report stated that the sexual assault lasted about 30 minutes, ended when the victim's father called her name. In court Monday, attorneys for Jones and Nunes entered not guilty pleas, requested jury trials, and invoked discovery, requiring prosecutors to turn over all evidence. They also argued that Jones and Nunes should not be held in an adult jail. Why not? Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? I don't give a fuck that these are children. They did a grown-ass thing. They deserve grown-ass consequences. No. No and no. And see, that's the fucking problem. When you condition behavior like this, we have it keep repeating out in the culture. At this point, you have a 13-year-old kid sitting in jail. My co-counsel, I will be finding hard to get our clients out of jail, said during violence, Sebastian Parakesh or Parawaresh. Nunes' attorney, Jones' father, Melvin Jones, said the allegation against his son false. A young man that was visiting Miami. It was with the wrong two kids, a 15 and 14-year-old. My son is 12 years old and has a father that takes care of him. These allegations are bogus. Okay, well, guess what? If they are bogus, let the court do what it needs to do. And if they are found not guilty by all the evidence, then okay. But the reason why that shit is weak is because that father was looking for his daughter and the three boys ran the other way. You don't think that says something? So that all came from News 10 or Local 10. Shout out to them. Also, too, the New York Post also reported on this here. Right here from the New York Post. 3 baby-faced boys are accused of rape of a 12-year-old girl in Miami, pinning her to the ground, stuffing rocks in her mouth so that no one could hear her scream. Authorities said the suspects, Nelson Nunez, 13, Justin Jones, 12, and Xavier Tyson, 15, allegedly attacked the young girl June 18th at a community garden near where they all live, locals reported. Investigators alleged Nunez tore off the victim's pants and raped her as the other two boys held her down in a sickening 30-minute ordeal. One of the boys shoved rocks into the girl's mouth to stop her from crying out, authorities said. The suspects fled after the girl's father started calling out her name, but she was eventually able to scream out, going to cops. Another boy who has not been identified allegedly witnessed the heinous crime. The allegations were only made public after the teens were charged as adults late last week. Nunez and Jones pleaded not guilty to a string of charges, including aggravated sexual battery on a minor, false imprisonment, and kidnapping. During a brief court hearing Monday, it was unclear whether some of the court was already held for Tyson, who has been charged with sexual battery, false imprisonment, and lewd and lascivious conduct with a child. The girl's mom said she wanted the harshest possible punishment for the alleged perps. I don't care if they get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, 100 years. I'm always going to feel like it's not enough, she said. Then, of course, I got this story from blacknews.com, so let's go there now. And shout out to blacknews.com for always being a great source of information. For sure, when I first found this place, I was like, no, this is one of our sources for sure. So here it is from blacknews.com. This came out today. 3 young boys charged with raping 12-year-old girl, stuffing rocks into her mouth. The 3 boys, I would say 3 pieces of sperm that should have been swallowed by their fucking mothers personally, but that's neither here nor there. 13-year-old Nelson Nunez, 12-year-old Justin Jones, and 15-year-old Xavier Tyson are facing adult charges for allegedly raping a 12-year-old girl in Miami, stuffing rocks in her mouth to stop her from screaming. They now face serious charges as adults, according to the New York Post. The incident occurred on June 18th in a community garden near where the teens live. Police said Nunez tore off the pants and raped her while Jones and Tyson held her down for about 30 minutes. During the assault, one of the boys reportedly shoved rocks into the girl's mouth to silence her. The 3 of them ran when the girl's father began calling her name, allowing her to finally scream out for help. Authorities say another boy witnessed the crime but was not charged. The case only became public after the teens were formally charged as adults last week. Nunez and Jones appeared in court on Monday and pleaded not guilty to multiple charges, including aggravated sexual battery, false imprisonment, and kidnapping. Tyson faces similar charges, including sexual battery, lewd conduct with a child, though details of this hearing are unclear. The victim's mother called for the harshest possible punishment for the teens. I don't care if they get 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, 100 years. I'm always going to feel like it's not enough, she said. So, y'all, I wanted to come on here and let you guys know about this story. To that young lady, I just want to say I am so sorry that you experienced that. That wasn't right. That wasn't cool. That's not how real boys and real men behave and move. And that's not how they engage with the world. Sorry, I'm getting my charger. Because I want to end this on a not so much a positive note, but I want to speak life into this young lady because, kids didn't ask to be here. And what happened to that young lady was fucking disgusting. It was sickening. It was a downright shame. To that young lady, know that there is more to life. That's not what true love is. Just know that you have every right to feel how you want to feel, to scream, to shout. You need to go to a rage room. I don't know if they have kid rage rooms, but if she needs to go there, let her go in there, of course, with a parent, and y'all smash out all that anger and emotion. Therapy is absolutely okay. Talk to somebody about this. You do not have to carry this burden alone. And just know that your life matters. This happened to you, but this does not define your life at all. At all. I am, when I saw this, y'all, I was so sincerely pissed because I'm just like, so this is going on, but yet we're worried about who Portia Williams is licking the cat of. Worried about what Carissa Shields got to say? Worried about Cardi B and this shit going on? You know, it's funny when people say it's a lot of messy-ish going on when you move in a messy-ish type of energy. And I'm saying that in a general sense. Because I know about the Ra Ali thing and not Megan Thee Stallion, but I know about the Ra Ali thing and Nicki Minaj. I know about it. Like I said, I don't say everything, but I see everything. Cardi B still trying to go after Tasha K's money and many other things. And I get that it's very entertaining to talk about other people's mess. And we talk about other people's mess too. But we also talk about entrepreneurship. We also talk about some of the moves being made in terms of the creator economy and media. We try to uplift over here. And like I said to y'all before, not every tour is going to be sunshine and rainbows. It's going to be some lightning and some rain sometimes on these tours, but I'm going to make sure that you get home virtually okay. And you know, there's a song that I want to read off of the show. It's one of my all-time favorite songs. So let me see, can I do this here? Give me a moment. So this song here, this song right here, came out in 1998. A Rose is Still a Rose by Aretha Franklin. Listen, dear, I realize you've been hurt deeply because I've been there. But regardless to who, what, why, when, and where, we are all precious in his sight, and a rose still and will always be a rose. There was a rose I knew. I met her once or twice before. She was a pretty sweet thing, not the least bit insecure. Then you came in with your slick game and played with her youth, ashamed of the way you lied and played with the truth. Hey, she never knew what hit her. Steal her honey and then forget her. Now the rose is scorned. She wears her thorns trying to forget about you. Because a rose is still a rose. Baby girl, you're still a flower. He can't leave you and then take you. Make you then break you. Darling, you hold the power. Now believe me when I tell you I've been hurt myself. When he tells you that he loves you and sees nobody else. And now you're so tough trying to wear tight clothes and things, or things, tossing and flossing, trying to fill the void of heartbreak. Try to fill the void breaks rather. Oh yeah. When she faces the mirror, yeah, she's crying. You can't hear her. Now the rose is scorned. She still wears her thorns, trying to forget about you. Because a rose is still a rose. Baby girl, you're still a flower. He can't lead you and then take you, make you and then break you. Baby girl, you hold the power. See, a rose is still a rose. Baby girl, you're still a flower. He can't lead you, then take you, make you, then break you. Darling, you hold the power. Let your life be in the sunshine, not the darkness of your sorrow. You may see your all today. When you'll know it'll come tomorrow. Tough to be, but life ain't over just because your man is gone. Girl, love yourself enough to know that without him, your life goes on. Without him, your life goes on. Without him, your life goes on. Because a rose is still a rose. Baby girl, you're still a flower. He can't lead you and then take you, make you and then break you. Baby girl, you hold the power. See, a rose is still a rose. Baby girl, you're still a flower. He can't lead you and then take you, make you and then break you. Baby girl, you hold the power. I really love that song because it speaks to the unheard pain. It speaks to the silos that people stay in because they feel like their pain doesn't matter. It's one of many. Those of you who don't know, black women get more raped and kidnapped and disrespected than any other race and gender. Now, this story, this destination we're talking about, black women deserve to be protected in this. While in the case of Milagro Lonnie Cooper, shout out to Armand Wiggins. She said that when a black woman stands up for herself, then the community pounces on her and throws her away. No, the community did not pounce on you to throw you away just because. They threw you away because you did too fucking damn much. You don't want to be responsible for shit. There are black people that do protect black women, but we don't protect when you've done too damn much. Not sorry. So, like I said, y'all wanted to come on and speak about this destination. I couldn't wait. I didn't want to add it to the show for 6 o'clock because this destination needs to be out now. It needs to be talked about now. It needs to be heard now. It needs to be viewed now. And to that young lady, that song is for you. If you don't know what to say right now, it's okay not to know what to say. If you don't want to be around anybody for a minute, that's okay too. This was not your fault. Don't you ever think that this was your fault. Those boys are corrupted, demented, and decrepit in their behavior. Fuck the mother and the father of all 3 of those boys. Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck them. And you know what that showed me with the mother and father who said that he's 12, he's innocent? That goes to show me if they have any nieces, any cousins, any young ladies in their family, they don't give a fuck about them. That's what that showed me. It did. I remember some of my mom and dad said that when you leave this house, we're not your only influence. Those boys had to learn from somewhere. And I'm not saying the parents, said, hey, listen, women aren't, giving you the business, that you give them the business. I'm not saying that. The kids do learn from somewhere. So I need a commercial break. So we're going to play the anthem and we're just going to reset. And then when we come back, I'm going to pray for this young lady. And then I'm going to get off of here because I got to get ready for work. But I definitely want to come on and talk about this. Like I said before, anybody tries to tell me what I should and should not do on my channel, on our channel, I would like to see what the fuck you've covered about other things before you try to come correct and try to tell me what I should and should not do. We'll be back right after this. We're live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this, everybody. Roll it.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Pray lonely, got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. so it never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon Lee's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylon Lee got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be. Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth. We're free, trust and believe. It's entertainment, news done our way with. Braylon Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. Just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story, but in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Introducing the greatest escape in the Caribbean, the island you've been waiting for. Welcome to the Great Life on Great Stirrup Cay. This is the greatest pool you've ever seen life, 28,000 square feet of it, and the epic water park life. It's where you can truly experience the whoa life and the floating through paradise life. It's time to escape to a mind-blowing, sky-high tower of water slides and the Here We Go life. Escape to the One More Please Wherever You Please life and kick it into high gear. Escape to where you can kick back and relax. The great life is waiting. Escape to the incredible new Great Stirrup Cay, only with Norwegian Cruise Line.
And it was plain to see you were my destiny. I come from nothing. Our fun is your fun. Welcome to the celebration. We always got
Don't you leave here today with happiness. I want you to leave here with children.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving y'all right back. Welcome back into Burnley's virtual tour live. We are live on tour. Those three pieces of shit bastards are three kids that all contributed to the rape of a 12-year-old girl. Their names are Nelson Nunez, who did the raping, Justice Jones, who stuffed rocks into her mouth, and Xavier Tyson, that helped Justice Jones hold that young lady down. Yeah, that. Sorry, everybody. Hi. Welcome in, everybody. You're probably wondering what's going on this morning, why I'm up so early. There was a destination that I need to talk about this morning. So these three pieces of shit bastards. Nelson Nunez raped a 12-year-old girl in a garden in Miami, Florida. Justice Jones stuffed rocks in her mouth. And Xavier Tyson, along with Justice Jones, held down the young lady as Nelson Nunez raped this 12-year-old girl. That happened. A 12-year-old girl got raped. A 12-year-old girl got raped. A 12-year-old girl got raped. If you want more info, the link to this story is in my description box below. And of course, I found the two main articles from local10.com, shout out to Local 10 in Miami, Florida, and also to the New York Post for reporting the story. You know, there are times where I wonder why I continue with this channel, but I recognize that truly, in a world of everybody trying to be copies, people are looking for the originals. And this story, this destination, what have you, angered me. It upset me. It just broke me this morning. I don't have kids. I do have a very protective energy about people I care about. And, you know, it was some Waste of a Life subscriber that said, why does he always say he loved people that he never met? Well, I'm kind of wondering, for some content creators and subscribers, how can you hate people that you've never met, but yet still defend them when their hands ain't clean? But hey, what do I know, though, right? I'm just a black man talking on YouTube, right? Just to show y'all. Right there. So that's from Local 10 in Miami. So, like I said, I normally don't talk about kids of this fashion. But yeah, these three need to be disrespectfully handled. And yes, I'm going to leave the live up. So if people want to type in the comment section, oh, you went too hard, you did this, that, and the third. A 12-year-old got raped. At that point, I'm not giving a fuck. Because that's wrong as shit. It is. It is. It is. Because I wouldn't want that to be any of your 12-year-old daughters in that situation. I wouldn't want your 12-year-old grandchildren being in that situation. I wouldn't want your niece or your cousin in that situation. I wouldn't want any of your best young sons and daughters' best friends to be in that situation. It is a fucking shame that to have love for somebody that you've never met before is a crime, but yet everybody can just be content creators and support bullies and support hate and support this, that, and the third, and want to be selective about, oh, I'm not in it, but yet you gave a platform for bullying to happen. What the fuck? Lies you tell. But oh, how selective we want to be, but we don't want to handle the heat or anything that could be hot. Child, some of y'all have went to Burger King too much and believe that that paper crown on your head is real. You know those paper crowns are for kids, right? Just hope you know that. My Lord Jesus, it's just a damn shame. But yeah, we're live this morning talking about this. A 12-year-old girl got raped in Miami. Nelson Nunez did the raping. Justin Jones put rocks in her mouth, and Xavier Tyson held down this young lady along with Justin Jones. That happened in Miami. So, let me pray for this young lady, and then I'm going to head out. Dear Heavenly Father, I come before you right now asking for your help. In the mighty name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. That 12-year-old girl does not know what to say. She is probably confused, scared, hurt. Send all those emotions back to the pit of hell. Let her know that she is not alone. I know you and the angels on the team, as my mama say, are handling it. As my mama's always said, God can take care of people better than you can. Let that young lady have family and friends that will lift her up. If the family's going to have a family as police mindset, let them be able to do it in the middle of the night and not get caught. Let those kids get the hell that they deserve. Let the parents of those three bastards get the hell that they deserve. But most of all, God, that young lady does not know what to say. Rearrange the letters of the alphabet to make out exactly what she needs to say. Let her know that she is a queen, she is a champion, and she is a conqueror, that there's more to life after this. I hope that what's to come is better than what's been. Give her blessings tenfold, and let her know that you heal all, mental and otherwise, in Jesus' name. Yes, yes, yes. Amen, amen, amen. Like I said, y'all, if you are not here for somebody standing up for a 12-year-old girl, but yet y'all will go listen to somebody talk about a lawsuit that they filed when they've caused the pain, but they don't want to be responsible for it, get the fuck from around me, please. Get the fuck from around me. Get the flying fuck from around me. If you will support somebody reading a lawsuit of suing somebody for the pain they caused, when the gag was they actually caused the pain, they're trying to throw chaos, confusion, and strife because that's how they were born to be as a person. And I'm so sorry that thirsty toxicity's mama that you didn't swallow her. I'm so sorry that your vagina went through all that pain. It's very interesting who we want to be loud for, but yet let this story not be told. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. The words of my Yalla Van Zant. But sincerely, y'all, I get that we talk about celebrities, but the problem with us is we get so far into the clouds of escapism that we don't know how to deal with reality. We plummet to the ground. And just because this 12-year-old girl wasn't your daughter, wasn't your granddaughter, wasn't your niece, wasn't your cousin, wasn't anybody important to you, doesn't mean that she is not important. Because it could have happened to a 12-year-old girl that you know, personally or by association. Like I said, some of y'all have missed out on a lot of blessings listening to curses. Some of y'all only successful because all y'all had was free time. That don't mean that you're gifted. Like I always say, anybody can be a creator, but it takes somebody to be an artist. He or she who has us then cast the first stone. Child. Like I always say, thank God some of y'all were not part of the civil rights movement, because we would still be picking cotton. And we would still be strange free had not been for the right people being a part of that movement. Y'all, that's it for me. One love, much love, all love. I feel the love is in the right back to y'all. See you guys back here tonight at 6 o'clock. Like I said, what I'm saying ain't true. Don't respond to me. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Well, if you do respond, it must be true about your bitch ass or Mitch ass to some damn degree. We're equal opportunity over here. Okay. Now. So right there tonight at 6 o'clock, we'll talk about a lot of crimes, the NAACP Image Awards, Pinky Cole, Cinescape, the Kennedy Center, Babies, Mac, and Netflix. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 destinations for you all this evening, live at 6 o'clock. See y'all then. Remember, if we want to be for the culture, then we need to be for all of the culture, not just the parts we want to talk about. Love y'all. Peace. And be a blessing to somebody before you say who is and who is not a blessing to somebody. Because some of y'all are moving like curses. Bye.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, Because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
I've been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I've been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I've been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I've been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.